I'm just coming from Tennessee going into Kentucky. So hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I probably just dropped a bunch of stuff on the floor here. But anyways, just checking in, see what's going on. There's a lot of things happening, and let's wave to the truck driver because you know how much we love a good truck driver. That's always important. So I love these guys, and sometimes even follow us back. You never know. It's always a good time. Oh my gosh, it's one of those things where gonna go through Kentucky, Ohio, got some people and things to see in Ohio while I'm there. So it's really exciting. So if you live off of I-75 in Ohio, please let me know. I'll stop and wave hi, or maybe we can meet up on the highway, which is always fun. But going through there, and then going to M22, which is of course the big meetup in Merrill, Michigan. So for those of you who are already there, congratulations, can't wait to see you guys. And for those of you who are on the road, please make sure you guys are driving very safely. The only time I ever do a drive stream is when I'm in serious, delays. Like a good example is I'm going, like very slow and stuck in traffic, that kind of thing. So I tend to not do it when I'm going 70 miles an hour. Hey there, Danny D. How are you? Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. So anyway, so hanging out. Let's see, I've got my lovely truck driver from First Class Services. Ooh, and it's a purple truck too. I do like purple. We'll wave hi. We'll say hi. He's not really, he doesn't look awake. I'm always worried about truck drivers that are not like, hands on the wheel, hands on the wheel. So Rosie Bell Dog is here with me, and she's all nice and strapped in down here. I have my amazing super snacks. Good, I'm chilling. Oh, good, I'm so glad. Okay, so I make this crazy bag of Chex Mix, and that's what I use for my travel snack. Good morning, James Cantonese. Hope you're having a great day. Oh my goodness. So I just thought I'd come up and do a little drive stream. These are fun. It's been a while. It's nice when we just get a little chance to chill. You get to ride with me, and instead of my singing really bad songs. See, I was just listening to, what was I listening to? I think 2001 countdown of hip hop songs, which I know, I could tell, James, you're a hip hop fan, right? So it was like Ja Rule and J-Lo and P. Diddy, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's always a fun thing, but I was so sorry for my dog who's listening to me sing these songs at the top of my lungs. I did do a really, really big, thorough cleaning of the adventure van before this trip. So I went through every cabinet and reorganized, did a lot of stuff like that. So, it's one thing I'm going north, so I know down south, we're still in the 80s, sometimes 90s. Up there, it's a little chilly. So I had to make sure I had my little heater fan, which I like, because I actually use that more than I do my propane. I know it may sound weird. It just works really well for me, and it saves me on propane. And if I'm already plugged in and paying for a camping spot, I don't use my propane. So it's one of those little hacks I like. Hey there, TG Giggles. Hip, hip, hop, hooray. Hippopotamus. That works too. I'm thinking from a hippocampus, having hip. I don't know what the H to the Izzo, V to the Izze. I still don't understand that. I know this sounds like I'm talking out of my, but I'm listening to these songs going, I really like songs. I like lyrics, like melodies. And I think the beginnings of hip hop are really interesting. I don't know why I'm going this direction. I was just listening to it. But it's an interesting writer, the artist formerly known as Prince, who could play every instrument, who could produce, who could write, he could do everything. And he was very disappointed with a lot of music, especially hip hop, with sampling. Meaning, rate your own music, people. Come on, get with it. It's a little different these days. There's a lot of sampling going on. Sampling is understood because then we're like, oh, I remember that song, but then all of a sudden it's got new lyrics to it. Like, wait a minute, that's not the same song. So Big Energy is a good example from Lado. A lot of people like that song. I don't know. I'm probably going to listen to, I've got 2 or 3 podcasts today. I'm going to listen to, what have I been listening to a lot of? I've been listening to Smartless. Smartless is fun. I love that with Will Arnett and Sean Hayes. Hey, James. We'll be at M22 on Wednesday. Oh, good. I'm excited. Very cool. I'm making a specialized cocktail for M22. And for those of you guys going to Georgia, because I'm going to Georgia after M22, I have really cool bingo prizes. And we're going to do bingo. We might do a hike. There's waterfalls all around there. It's a really neat place. Georgia is absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to go play in the Hiawassee River. Never been down there. It's about 30 minutes north of Helen. So if you guys know Darren the Magnificent Germany. I'm just gonna butcher what I'm saying, but anyways, Magnificent Germany something Dairy. He has a meetup every year down there in Helen, and it is a beautiful, beautiful place. I keep seeing the pictures, and I always want to go. I never get to go. So hopefully in March I'll be able to get down there. That would be nice. You know, when you have a van, you have to think about temperatures, where you're going to park, and how you got to do things. Because it sort of looks like Gatlinburg. Sort of looks like parking might be an issue. So I got to think about that. Ooh, now I'm making more truck drivers. Okay. Make some friends. I'm always stuck with truckers. It's not a bad thing. And I actually respect truckers a lot. I think these guys and gals have a hard job. James, my brother, lives next campground in, go 1 mile through it. Oh, really cool. There you go. Who knows? That's cool. Yeah, I've got some friends I need to go see in Newmarket, Alabama, who've been staying up in that area. So I've got a list of people. I hate to say it. I love going to beautiful, picturesque locations. I love going to small towns. But what I love the most is coming to see you guys. I love meeting you guys in person. I think that's really important. And you spend the time getting to know me. I get to spend time getting to know you, and that makes it all worthwhile. It really does. I've got some comedy stuff I've got coming up and I'm working on right now, and I think one of my goals for next year, which is going to sound really crazy, so listen to what I'm saying out loud, because the more I say it out loud, the more it's probably going to happen. I'm going to do a RV comedy set, sort of stand-up-ish. This will be my first time doing this. Talking about people in RVs and the RV community. Now, it's funny because it's true. This comedy is always funnier when things are true, because they always have that ounce of, oh yeah, I do that too. Oh yeah, that's sort of silly. Or, oh yeah, I've seen a guy do that. Or, oh yeah, I've seen a gal try to do this. So I'm going to do a comedy set for Hershey next year, and I might even go so far as to do one for Tampa. What? I know. I think I'm going to test it out this year in a couple of little things, and a couple little rallies, and see how it goes. Because you got to test this stuff out. But the writing is solid. The writing is hilarious. And every time I start doing it and I start talking to other people, they're like, oh yeah, you need to do this. So everyone's got their own kind of spiel, and even though I'm a Southern lady, I don't have a thick Southern accent, so I don't want to really, use that. Because people with a Southern accent, they always think we're not exactly the brightest people in the world, even though we are really cool, and some of us have, gone to higher education institutions. Just saying. So, anyways, so I'm excited. So let's make that happen, guys. Let's make this happen. I'm going to get my ducks in a row and start practicing this and gain some other material and things like that. So these meetups help out a lot. They really do. They help out by, one, getting me new material, and two, I can try out jokes and talk to people and see what they think. Hey there, Ford Man. Hey, Kitty. How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday, dude. Thanks so much for being here. It's so much fun driving with you guys. I mean, Rosie's a great conversationalist. Actually, she's more of a better listener. Let's be honest. She listens really well. She looks at me with this perplexed look like, what are you talking about? I know. One of those things. But anyways, I thought I'd bring you guys along the drive for just a little bit. While I didn't have a serious, traffic, and or we were stuck in some stuff. Did I just see Mobang jump in here? Did I see that? And Katie's asking, how's everybody doing? I don't know. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty okay, Kenny. I took my vitamins this morning. I'm really big into gummy bear vitamins right now. You're going on a cruise? Wow, that's right. The cruise is coming up. Cruise is coming up. A lot of people who are going on the helping hands for cruise. I go, well, Kenny's got to go on his first cruise in October. Yay! That'll be exciting. I know. Very cool. Someone told me last on my last drive stream that they got really, did I see they got really mad, not mad, they got really upset because I had my visor down. I always have a bunch of stuff up here. People forget it's like driving a spaceship. You got to have everything, within reach, so you got to know where things are. And no, I've never driven a spaceship, but I'm just assuming. Can I say that? I'm assuming that watching Star Wars too many times, maybe I'm going back to those kind of things. It's like, got to have everything in your cockpit ready. I got goldfish crackers. I got Chex Mix. I've got my sweet tea in my little, Charlie Grace Adventures cup. Oh yeah, I got one of those. Thank you to the kids for getting me this. Is that Kathleen Klein? Oh man, I can't wait to see you guys. I'm so excited. Where are those snacks? All right, Kathleen, I got snacks. See, I got my Chex Mix. I think it's the funniest thing in the world. Last time I was driving, where was I driving through? Someone took a picture of me. Like everything running prepared, not like a stop, and I'm not a buy snacks at a gas station kind of gal. I sort of like go to the grocery store, get what I want, put it together. It's sort of the beauty of having a camper van or, just driving. Can you get ice cream? Oh, and donuts? Yeah, I can't do ice cream and donuts while I drive. Sorry. It does sound good though. I can drink a sweet tea though. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Whew. So, yeah, I think Kathleen, did you hear about my donut idea about opening up a shop called Glazed and Confused? We could do that. We could make some money on that. The problem with all these really cool ideas I have is that means you have to stay put. I'm not one who likes to have my feet planted longer than I have to hibernate in the wintertime. So I would much prefer to travel and do things and see things than be stuck in one tiny little spot. I was in my hometown of Franklin, Tennessee last night, and I had to check out this amazeballs old Thunderbird. I know someone's going to ask me, is there a donut shop near M22? I don't know. That's a good question. Take a look at the page. I did be prepared to my, we're going to be guinea pigs for your baking. I'm so there. I'm a good taste tester. Bring it on. I will do that. Great idea. So there's a list of businesses and stuff that I actually wrote down and I put on, was it M22, the Facebook group page, as well as on the Georgia YouTuber Jamboree meetup page. Typically when I'm going to be somewhere for a long time, I go through and I write all, like where the grocery stores are and the vet hospital, the people hospital and the doggy hospital, places to get things, go buy some beer, wine, whatever it is. I put all that together, things that might be interesting to see, and I shared that with you guys in the Facebook groups because I do a little research. You get to benefit from it too. Why should I hold it to myself when I can give it to you, right? Yeah, it's all about sharing. This is what we do. We're part of a community. That's how we roll, literally. Yeah, in my real estate. I'm rolling in my real estate. Oh, I love this. There's a barn out here that says nicest restrooms on I-65. If you've got to paint that on a barn, what does that say about you? Think about that. Nicest restroom. What makes the nicest restroom off a highway? I mean, I think cleanliness is one. If I don't have to go borrow a key with like a huge stick with it to go use the restroom, that would be two. Let's see what else. No broken glass or mirrors. A smear of cream cheese and butter. What? I heard schmear. Wow. All right. You're getting me hungry now. Jeez, guys. All I had was cold pizza for breakfast. I'm telling on myself, but that's okay. We are driving to. I'll be in Louisville today. Anyone in Louisville? Anybody want to hang out with me in Louisville? Someone go wake up Marshall from Melonomatic and say, Marshall, Charlie's going to be in Louisville. Meet me at the ballpark. We'll go play ball. We'll go play ball with Rosie. Yeah, we're going to go to Louisville. I really like going to the Falls of the Ohio, which is an amazing park over there, just on the other side of the Ohio River. Really cool park. If anyone ever gets a chance to stop there, I highly recommend it. It's historical. It's beautiful. It's got a great museum that goes attached to it. You can park with RVs. Love this place. Really cool place. So I'm going to be driving through Bowling Green, Kentucky in a bit, if you want to follow me along, which is fun. And that is where the massive Camping World is. Now, like obnoxious Camping World. I gotta admit, I haven't been to a Camping World in a while. I think last time I went to a Camping World was pre-pandemic. And the reason why I stopped there was because I was looking for a specific kind of chair, like a rocking chair that I wanted to take with me. They do have some cool chairs, I gotta admit. So Camping World, I'm going to give you credit for really cool, I'll call it RV accessories. You have some really cool ideas. I mean, there's other cool camping stores too, but that one, they sort of, they got that one covered, which is nice. And they've got great discounts on things too. So especially if you're a Good Sam's member, something like that. As much as people give Camping World a lot of, I would say that their stores are pretty nice. Maybe that's what needs to be on the highway. Nicest camping store off I-65 as opposed to the nicest restrooms off I-65. Let me think about that one. Yeah, I love that. So I am bringing my bike with me on this trip. I very rarely bring my bike, and I have been having so much fun with this bike. I gotta tell you, this is really cool. I bought myself a bike this year, sort of for my birthday, and been 25 years since I've been on a bicycle. So I'm not going to tell you that I'm a cyclist, because I'm not. I'm not going to pretend that I'm a mountain biker, because I'm not. But I do have a bike, and it's a pretty decent bike. It's just like a regular bike, just something you would ride on with a normal seat, not a banana seat, although that would be cool too. But it has a special battery that I can attach to it. Isn't attached all the time, but if I want to attach it, I can, and it gives me a little pedal assist. So when I'm pedaling, it just gives me a little extra push. Really cool. It's called a switch bike. They're made in England, and I found it online back in October, November, I forget when it was, and it came in like June of this year. It took forever to get here, and I love this thing now. I wish I could ride a bike again. I know, it's a weird thing. It was really awkward for me to get back on a bike, but once I did, I was like, okay, you know what they say, you can always ride a bike. It's different. I'm happy I've got the opportunity to do it. So anyways, I'm bringing it so you guys can take a look at it too. They've got a few modifications on the new, I think I got the OG, I got the first version. Now version 2 of the same idea has a little bit of a smaller battery, but I love it. It's great. And when I'm in Alabama and I'm going down to my kid's house, I can ride around the neighborhood and do some stuff and run some errands, which I like. That's really cool. My glasses keep falling down. Sorry, guys. I do need to stop somewhere at some optical shop and have my sunglasses and my other glasses adjusted because they keep falling off my face. Either that or I have to grow a bigger nose. I don't know which one I'm going to get. I'll stick to my home. No battery required. Understood. I get it. All right, Kathleen, I got to tell you, I am watching Yellowstone, and I know, and you know, that all of this is just a rerun of Dallas set to like Montana and ranches. Instead of oil, it's the same thing of Dallas. But it is pretty fun to watch. And I'm not a huge, Kevin Costner fan. I think he's good in the part and stuff. But what I really like about the whole thing, I think every woman will agree, is there's a character called Beth Dutton, who's the daughter of, the guy who owns the ranch. And she's just takes no prisoners, totally messed up, just power, that kind of woman. And I'm like, you know what? Every woman has just a little bit of that take no prisoners person inside them. So that's why I think it's really fun to watch. Hello. How are you today? It's witchy. And I'm sorry, guys, I can't read really well, but good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, Beth is a hoot. I think she's freaking awesome. I have Beth moments every day of my life. So I don't take people down. That's not really where I'm going. It's just, I stand up for the little guy, and sometimes I say things that I should have kept further back, but, it is what it is. I'm a Southern redhead, and I will always, always, always stand up for what is right. I just will. And I don't care how big the giant is I got to fight or at least stand up to. I will always do the right thing. And I've stood up to some people, and I've paid the price, let me tell you what. Hey there, lucky dog. How are you, Sue? How's it going? Tell Bob the pup says it, hey, pretty please. Oh, you're on a break at work? I understand. People are... Yeah. Listen, I got friends who own in the city of horses and cattle and that kind of thing. It's not as glamorous as it sounds, guys. It's a lot of freaking work. If you own a farm, you run a ranch, I'm telling you, it is work. So that whole, I remember when everything was starting to become organic was the word. Everybody, I want to go get an organic farm. I'm going to stop my corporate job. I'm going to go buy a farm and make it organic and sell strawberries. Or I'm going to, whatever. And then these, I'm going to pick on millennials for a second. Hey there, is that Stan? Hey, Stan. Miss you guys. Hope you're having a great day. Give your pup Samson a big hug for me, pretty please. Work with a capital W. Oh, Kathleen, I'm telling you, you don't have to convince me. I had a 250-acre farm. People don't understand how much work there is when it comes to farming and ranching and stuff like that. I I wanted to tell these wonderful people that came by and came to my farm and thought, oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, how do you do it? I'm like, with very little, oh gosh. I didn't own a tractor at the time, so I had to work with someone else who had a tractor. It was just, every day there was something I needed to do. Mending fences, catching horses, oh geez, getting varmints off, shooing away coyotes, counting my chickens literally every day, because there'd be some varmint that wants to get my chickens, goats, helping goats give birth. That was always fun, because you get a male and a female goat, you might as well get 20 goats, because that's pretty much what you're going to get with goats. I swear breed like bunnies, so unless you're ready for it, don't get a goat. Always fun though. All right, I am in Kentucky, somewhere in Kentucky on I-65 heading northbound. Oh wait, I'll tell you where I am. I'm at mile marker 14. Typically, I don't give my location, but I have a feeling none of you are in Kentucky today. So, just saying, who I know who's here. It's always fun. I'm giving all these truckers lots and lots and lots of room, because after all, that's how we drive. We like to be respectful of our trucking family on the road, make sure that we are not swerving in front of them and giving them lots and lots of room. You are not too far from Mom. Oh, cool. Very nice. Yeah, I will be heading to Ohio on I-75 probably sometime tomorrow. Going to go through Cincinnati, Middletown, Piqua. We're going to go through all this stuff, so it'll be really cool. Lots of things going on today. Yeah, I had to go back to Tennessee to get some stuff done for work, and got to head up to get some other stuff done for work. Just a different kind of work, that's all. Very cool. Rosie's chillaxing with me. All right, so let's play a game. Here we go. You're making me miss. Hey, Kevin. Oh my gosh, how are you, dude? I keep watching your videos. I hope you're having a great time. Am I really making you Mr. Travato? Come on, let's be honest. We have moments, right? I know we were all talking about vans, and I'm probably going to do a video, which I think is interesting, on modifications of pre-made factory-built RVs, vans in particular, because I think even though we get a gorgeous van, and don't get me wrong, I love my van. I do. There's a lot of things about it I love. I had Johnny's going to do a couple little things, and I watched another couple who has a Road Trek Zion, who ironically bought it from the same place I bought mine, which I think is pretty funny. And she made some modifications on hers as well. So you got to personalize it. You got to figure out what you want. And when I've been in this now for a year and a half, it seems like forever, and I love it. I absolutely love it. There are days I get a little jealous of my friends that have like the 2 seats and like the desk thing, the thing behind it. And then I look at it and I realize there's really little walkway. It's not very open. I feel really cramped and crowded in those things. And to each their own. Everyone's got their own thing. I think there's a reason why there's different floor plans, right, for different kinds of people. That's great. I have a dog, and my dog is 36 inches from the tip of her nose to the tip of her tail, and she needs some walk space, and she needs some horizontal places to land. And so this floor plan works out great for me. Plus, I actually wanted the bathroom. Some people think that's crazy. I love a bathroom in my back. I love the fact that I can take my doors off. I can take a shower outside as well as inside if I want to. I like the options. I really do. The only thing I need a tabletop sort of fixed. That's what Johnny's working on. And I need a bug thing for my back bathroom, because I still am not able to open up all my doors without having something back there, because I really don't want flies and bugs. And I mean, I'm a bit of an executioner with that racket, that electronic bug zapper thing. It looks like fireworks in here when I start playing with that thing at night. So it's like whap 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 whap. I will never be a Buddhist. I'm sorry. I'm going to kill the flies. It's going to happen. It's sort of funny. Sorry, guys. It happens. It happens. Ooh, and Kevin, you missed it, man. I am going to make my goal next year that I'm going to do a stand-up set at Hershey and a stand-up set at Tampa RV show. Talking about, I've been doing a lot of writing specifically for the RV community, which is pretty darn funny. So this is the first time I've done that. I'm excited about that, and we'll see how that goes. I'm going to test it out in some smaller rallies this year and go from there. I've been doing a lot of writing for other things and other people, but it's time to do some stuff for me. It's time. Might as well have some fun. Most people just look at my red hair and they're like, yeah, right, whatever. But I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty funny. I hate to tell you guys this. You guys have probably watched a lot of TV shows and stuff that I've written on, music that I've been on, stuff like that. people just don't know. And I'm going, I think people know me as the dog lady, and that's cool because I love dogs. I've worked with dogs, I worked with whales, I worked with dolphins. I've done that stuff. I mean, hello. I've got that weird kind of empathy kind of thing where people feel that vibe, I'll call it the vibe. Whoa. But I'm also sort of funny. I'm at that point where, like, it's all good. We'll figure it out. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me. I didn't mean to go. I was going to go like, it's been 25 minutes. Wow. Third and I'm in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Woohoo! Let's go Bowling Green. I'm going to be driving north towards Louisville. So if you guys know anyone in the Louisville area, or if you are in the Kentucky area, give me a comment. Leave me a comment below and let me know. And maybe we can meet up and see what's going on. The only real meetup I've got scheduled, of course, is M22. I'll be at M22 for sure in Merrill, Michigan. And then I'll be at the YouTuber Jamboree in Hiawassee, Georgia. So I would love to see you guys there. And, it's just always a good time. Always, always, always a good time. I know we've got games and prizes and things put together. And we love, of course, supporters as well as other content creators. It's fun just to get everybody together. I know David Mullins from Texas Family Camping is already down in Georgia. And he's like, this place is gorgeous. So along the Hiawassee River, yeah. I don't blame him. I would love to be down there right now. But I'm going to go north to go south. So, hey, G, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Oh, I'm going by Camping World. There's the big Camping World. I'm telling you, this place is huge. Absolutely huge. The last time I was here, I was looking at a Class A. And I'm really, different strokes for different folks, and I'm glad I did what I did because I really like my van. It's so much easier to deal with and so much easier to get around. So I'm going to get some gas, and hopefully this time when I go pump, the gas thing is actually screwed in to the pump. That was funny. If you missed that short, you need to go see it. It was hilarious. I can't believe I got to the gas station, put my card in, got my gas cap undone, put the thing in. What do you want? I'm like, unleaded. And I get there, and I'm like, why is this not working? Like, what is wrong with this thing? Let's see where we're going here. I'm going this way to get gas. And it just wasn't even plugged in. That was funny. That was just embarrassingly funny. And you're like, okay. All right, here's a guy in a wheelchair looking to go on an on-ramp. Sorry, you're going this one? There you go. Okay. You're welcome. People in wheelchairs near highways scare me. Okay. $3.19 for gas. Ooh, what's gas where you guys are right now? What's petrol? What's fuel? $3.19 a gallon. Okay, that's not bad. I can do that. I'm cool with that. I have Shell, Speedway, and BP gift cards. So those are the ones I tend to get the most of. And it's by a Waffle House. Oh, Waffle House. Or as I like to call it, Awful House. I love Waffle House. It used to be cheap. What happened to Waffle House being a cheap place? Do you know? Any idea? Anybody want to tell me? It used to be like super fun and super cheap. All right. I'm going to, let's see here. Whew. I'm going to get gas. You know what this means? Rosie's going to get my seat because I like to let her stretch her legs. Let me unhook her a little bit. Don't be surprised if you see a dog jumping up on my seat any minute now. She does that. And I got to find, oh my gosh, hey puppers. Do you want to do a gift card or credit card? What are you thinking, dog? Huh? We got both. We'll try both. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I'll be right back. You guys can watch the dog. You're in charge of the dog, and you can watch me get gas, which is, exciting. $3.19. Let me know what gas is where you guys are. I'll be right back. Okay, Rosie, you're in charge. Rosie's, $4.19 a PA. Really? That much? Whew. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. Ooh. Okay, Rosie. This is what happens. See, I leave. Look who's in my seat. Ah. Mwah. All right. Hold that thought. Let's see what's going on in here. Everybody's like, hi, Rosie. See, they're saying hi, Rosie. I changed the view. I'm going to do some window wiping. Window wiping. Okay. Whew. Okay, that was exciting and sad and boring, and you know, you gotta have a clean windshield. And Rosie's gotta get on my seat. Rosie, okay. You guys tell Rosie what she needs to do, because you know, this is gonna be fun. She can't drive, her paws can't reach the pedals. Okay? Oh, Ro. You finish the gas. Okay, Rosie, are you ready? You're gonna have to get down, killer. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Wait. Say bye-bye. Say bye. Say we'll see you guys a little later. Get down there. She's not gonna get on the seat. Okay, I pumped 10.76 gallons. Not too shabby. Okay. All right, you get down. Ready? This is where the negotiating skills come in. I'm negotiating. I'm gonna drive, and she's not. Have you ever seen two people in one seat before? Oh yeah. Hey, Ro. Mwah. Love this pup. She's pretty awesome. All right, you ready? Yeah, I know. She's a hoot. Yeah, she's really good. You know what? A lot of people don't get to see her all happy and stuff because they see her and she's like hanging in the van. She's, you know, with COVID and stuff and that dog park accident. She's still super friendly and really nice, but then it's a little different. She doesn't want people touching the van, that's for sure. Okay, come on, get down. Down you go. Down you go. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, let's get you locked in here. Locking in. It is super important, you guys. I say this with great honesty. Let me plug this in so I can hear you guys better. You see that when you guys are traveling with pets, that if you're putting a seatbelt on you, they better have a seatbelt. Hey, Broken Nomad, good to see you, man. We are doing a drive stream today. I am currently in Kentucky, Bowling Green, Kentucky, to be exact. And we're just going to do a drive stream for a little bit. while we can, because Kentucky has weird internet, weird data. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Let me show you guys what I have here. This is sort of cool. You guys have never seen this. Hey, Brene. Hey, Fairy Dust. This goes through my seatbelt. This hooks on Rosie's harness. So she is away from airbags. She is connected. So let's say something were to happen, we get hit, who knows what. She's attached. Because what ends up happening is when, of course, there's accidents, dogs will take off and you can't find them. And that's just, it's part of who they are. Totally get it. I can see you guys. I haven't been in Bowling Green since 1991. Well, Bowling Green, Ohio or Bowling Green, Kentucky, because there are two that I know of. Yep, let me grab a sip here. Woo. No, I thank my kids once again for getting me this cup. This is pretty awesome. About 5.25 per gallon. Ooh, hey, Rob and Jan. Hope you guys are having a great day. Oh, now I gotta go. I showed you guys this, and I gotta put it back in there. All right, goes through the seatbelt, and then on her harness. And you can stay there, kiddo. She does not lay down once I start driving. She is a standing up kind of dog. She wants to stand up and be at attention. By the way, I've got on one of my, I know this is going to sound crazy, guys. Look at my chest. No, I've got on one of my t-shirts because Living the Fantasy. I made this one. I created it. I drew it. I made it. I made it in January, earlier this year. It's actually for sale on my store, which you can find links to on any of my videos, which is fun. And really like this one. Really fun. Just sort of a joke. Okay, now see, you got to get situated. Since I put it in drive, she's like, I'm up. I'm ready. Are you ready, guys? Checking everything's closed. You're locked in. Wait. Snack bag by the window. Check. Let's go. Oh, the only thing I forgot to do. You guys are going to laugh. I want to talk about a girly moment. I have sunscreen. I mostly use it for hand lotion. And you know why? Because I put it on my hands, in my arms when I'm driving. Welcome to being a redhead. It's one of those things where you're like, really? Yeah, it happens. We get too much sun. Too much sun. So I think I might put some more on my arm right now. I'm thinking about it. Hold on a second here. While I'm waiting. Since I don't exactly have a pool boy that can take care of me here. Wah! I want to do this. Sunscreen, especially on the driving arm. You guys who are driving a lot, you guys need to make sure you have sunscreen on because older we get, skin cancer, stuff like that. But it's important. It really is important, guys. We take care of ourselves. I also have a white shirt that I wear sometimes that helps, keep the sun off and keeps you cool too. So it's a good thing, not a bad thing. Look at that. It's like hand lotion. How many people do you know put sunscreen on their hands and drive? I know one. Me. It's totally fine. And I still have an iPhone. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Rayleigh. Thanks, Blaine. How's it going, man? It's just, you know what? If you're going to do it, you might as well do it right? Take care of ourselves. I just had skin cancer taken off my leg, of all things. So, let's see. P.S. Charlie Grace, if you still have one, I think we won a hat a while ago with one of your lives. You said, oh, yes. No. I got it for you. No, I've got a list of people that I promised I was bringing stuff to, so don't you worry about that. We got some fun things that they're going to go around. Okay, oh, thank you. A nice little lady who just let me go. So sweet. Thank you so much. I love the South. I love people who are just so polite, who are just like, come on out. That's sweet. It's also sort of safer too, so you know which way, who's going when. I think sometimes, and when I get up north, there are two things that drive me crazy. One, I want to ask for sweet tea, and they say, oh, would you like some raspberry tea? I'm like, no, that is not sweet tea. That is not even close to sweet tea. Everyone's like saying, hey, Blaine. Hey, Blaine, what's up, man? Drive streams are fun. Just thought I'd share it with you guys this morning. You get to see me. I'll show the road too, but it's a road's a road, right? If there's something exciting, I'll share the road. Now I'm all sticky. Let's see. So Blaine, what are you doing today, man? What's going on? How's Miss Mallory doing? What do you guys got going on? You're on my list. I am making my 2023 travel list. I know that sounds nuts, but I just decided earlier this week I'm going back to Missouri. I'm going to go to Van Arky. I'm so excited. When are you? We're arriving at M22. We should be there by Thursday afternoon. Your site is right. Oh, fantastic. Great question. It depends. And I was originally going to be there Wednesday. Now it sort of looks like Thursday. I'm going to blame it on Lance from Boondocking with Boomer. I'm going to blame it on him. He really, really, really wants to go to the RV museum or someplace else in Indiana. And I told him, I said, well, I'm going to go that way. He's like, well, could you meet me pretty please? I can blame a lot of stuff on Lance. Really, that's sort of funny. But he also wanted me to go with him to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I've been there. I worked in Cleveland. I've been to Cleveland enough. But yeah, we'll be there soon enough, I promise. And then, then I'll start trekking down to Georgia from there. I really wish I could be up there a while. I really do like Michigan in September. It is really pretty. I brought hoodies. It's going to be chilly. I hope you guys are ready for campfires with hoodies. I even brought hats. I even brought my crazy mitten cup holder that I love so much. It's called a Susie Woozy. Love this thing. Fantastic. A friend, leave it to friends from Wisconsin who drink a lot of, something out of a can to show me this thing. I'm like, oh, I love this. This is awesome. And she had two of them. She was like drinking beer out of one and drinking beer out of the other. Like, oh my God. I love my Midwest friends. No holds barred. Totally there in my face. Love them. They're the only people I know who can make a salad out of like marshmallows and fluff and jello and sugar and call it a salad. I'm like, oh, this is great. No one ever told me. I thought salad was always leafy green stuff, but no, you guys make a bowl full of like candy and call it a salad. That's great. Michigan has great cider. Okay, so that's something. My son in Alabama, I always ask my kids, like, what do you want me to bring home? And Noah David said, he goes, bring me back some apple cider. Yeah, that's on his list of things he wants is apple cider. Now, specifically, he wanted a specific apple cider. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if I'm going all that. You want me to get from, was it Birchman? Bergman Orchards. Bergman Orchards has amazing cider. And, if I get there, I will absolutely do that for him because after all, if you had any idea, you would be the luckiest person on earth to be one of my kiddos because I make sure that one, you're taken care of, and two, you'd have a different kind of mom. Just saying. Imagine me for a mom. Well, then I do kids. When they were kids, I try to give them opportunities to fail because I always said I wanted them to fail with me than without me. I want them to make mistakes and learn lessons and go through things while I have the ability of mentoring them to get them through that. And I think it's really hard. And I know you guys have kids too. I get it. Hey, how are you? I finally get to say hi. Yay. Thanks. Hope you're doing a great day. Having fun. I just really like having my kids have opportunities and life lessons and learning things because now that I've got kids in the 20s and you guys know what it's like to have older kids sometimes, it's hard. It's really hard these days. I mean, everyone says, oh, I remember when. It is different. It is very different. How they work is different. What they do is different. How they communicate is different. It's a very different way of looking at it. And I know we think of pre versus post-pandemic. They're like, what's the difference? It's cheese, cider, some crackers, and nuts. And we're set. Oh, that does sound good. Okay, well, watch out, Brene, because I also brought wine and some caramel and salted vodka. Yeah, we're going to make some cocktails. I also thought it was fun to hide in the closets and scare. Yeah, always fun. Yeah, I have one kiddo who has put me through my paces and love him to pieces. But one time I lived in a corner house in Chicago and got out to get the groceries in, whatever. And this kid took off. I want to say maybe she was like 3 or 4. And under my neighbor's porch. And by the time I got back out to get the second set of groceries, gone and freaking out. Little teeny tiny skinny kid, little skinny, like a spider monkey. If you could have a spider monkey kid, that was my kiddo. Super cute, love this kid. But I had to get the whole neighborhood involved to come find this kid. I was just about ready. I was having a panic attack, like, oh my God, where's my kid? And then we find her and she's like, ha 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 ha. I'm like, oh. I'm like, yeah, learned that lesson. Always carry zip ties, just saying. Okay, I am driving by the Bowling Green Corvette Museum, which looks like a bumblebee butt. And this is where they have the really big sinkhole where it dropped out. Really, really cool. And of course, the Corvette plant where they make the Corvettes. Now, ironically, the two are not connected, legally speaking. One is run by, of course, GM, and they have the GM track over here as well. And then the other one is privately done. So it's a private corporation that does the museum, and they both are phenomenal. So if you ever get a chance to go to the Corvette Museum, I highly suggest it. I went over there in the Corvette Museum. Send me a picture because it's there. Someone said, "Oh my God, I can't believe." Oh yeah, it's funny as you know what. It's I can't talk. Slap your mama silly and pee your pants funny. I'm calling my tour when I go on tour the Beer and Cheese Whiz tour because everyone, I've seen lots of different vans that people travel in, and some are more, do-it-yourself than others. And people look at me like I'm driving in a Cadillac. I'm like, I'm not driving in the Cadillac of vans, people. I got an okay van. It's not, perfect, but it is a factory made with some adjustments here and there. And people are like, oh, look at that van. It is pretty. I'm not going to lie. I love my van. I'm planning on keeping this van for quite some time, and I keep it really clean. I've got my little dust buster, and I wipe it down, and all that kind of great stuff, just like you would your normal home, right? That's what I do. I do have too many t-shirts though. I gotta thin down my t-shirt collection. I don't know about you guys. That tends to be the one thing I tend to buy are t-shirts. I'm like, do I really need another t-shirt? I don't know. But are 30 t-shirts for 30 days too much? I think not. I think you should have as many t-shirts as you have pairs of underwear. There's my statement. And if you don't have that many underwear, we need to talk. You really should have more underwear. And by the way, you're supposed to get new underwear at least once a year. I know we probably don't. Tell me how long your oldest pair of underwear is in the chat. Is it more than 1 year? Is it more than 3 years? Is it more than 5 years? Just saying. You probably need to get some more underwear. One of those things. I know people who've had underwear for 20 or 25 years. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It may not have holes. Okay, yeah, it may not have stains. But you know what I'm saying. You need new underwear. It's time. It's time. I just went and bought underwear for my one son last night. This is sort of funny. I'm going to pick. They hate when I talk about him, but I'm going to talk about him. When you're growing and things just get a little tight down there. Now, I will admit I don't have manly parts down there, so I can't relate. But I can assume that when it gets a little tight down there, it's got to be uncomfortable. That's all I'm saying. Just fess up and say, yeah, I'm going from a large to extra large underwear. It's okay. Nothing wrong. No shame in that game. The shame is when, you got to go to the doctor and they have to cut off a testicle or something. Jeez. Get some new underwear. It's okay. You're going to be fine. I promise. All right, guys, I got to go because I'm going to lose you guys in a second. So I'm going to say thank you for joining. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for helping me on this ride. I really appreciate that. I really, I wouldn't be anywhere if it wasn't for you guys anyway. So thank you so much. And sending you some love from the Adventure Van and Rosie. So we'll talk to you guys later and see the ones who are going to M22 really soon. Okay, bye.